Harry Styles has taken a moment to reflect deeply on the transformative power of stepping away from the relentless pace of his music career and public life. After years of non-stop momentum, starting from his teenage days in a global boy band through to sold-out world tours and solo success, the 32-year-old artist made the deliberate choice to pause everything following the conclusion of his extensive Love on Tour run. This hiatus, spanning roughly 2 years, allowed him to rediscover a sense of normalcy and presence that had long eluded him amid the whirlwind of fame. Styles described how the constant rush of touring and performing had left little room for simple, everyday experiences. He recalled a pivotal shift during the early days of the pandemic when he drove from London to Rome seeking solitude and calm. Rome, with its timeless rhythm and unhurried lifestyle, became a teacher in patience and appreciation. He vividly remembered sitting in a cafe, sipping coffee without any agenda, and realizing he couldn't recall the last time he'd done something so ordinary. In that moment, the city showed him how to slow down, something entirely foreign after a life spent constantly on the move. He emphasized how Italian culture, particularly Roman habits, excelled at savoring the present. Meals weren't just about nourishment, they were rituals of connection and enjoyment. Through friends in Italy, he learned to linger over food, conversations, and quiet moments rather than treating them as mere pit stops between obligations. This shift in perspective was profound. The pace of life in Rome, deliberate, social, and deeply rooted in the joy of being rather than doing, became something he carried with him. It taught him that true fulfillment often lies in the small, unremarkable acts that fame can overshadow. During this break, personal milestones added even greater meaning to his time away. His sister welcomed a child, making Harry an uncle for the first time. This new role brought unexpected depth to his life. He reflected on how, at almost any other point in his career, the demands of schedules and travel would have caused him to miss out on so much of his niece's early growth. Being present for those days, watching her develop, holding her, sharing in family routines, highlighted what truly mattered. It grounded him in reality amid a career built on extraordinary highs. He described it as an obvious truth. This was exactly where he wanted and needed to be. The experience reinforced that family connections and quiet domestic joys carry a weight far beyond any stage or spotlight. Styles also incorporated physical pursuits into his downtime, such as running marathons. These weren't about competition or performance. They represented a personal challenge and a way to reconnect with his body outside of the demands of choreography or stage energy. The discipline of training, the solitude of long runs, and the satisfaction of crossing finish lines provided a healthy contrast to the performative aspects of his professional world. Combined with leisurely coffee moments in Rome, these activities helped him rebuild a sense of self that wasn't defined solely by public acclaim. Overall, the break allowed Styles to recalibrate. He spoke about learning to slow down, as a skill he had to actively cultivate after years of acceleration. The hiatus wasn't about retreat but about rediscovery, finding pleasure in presence, embracing family roles and appreciating life's quieter rhythms. He expressed gratitude for the clarity it brought, noting how these experiences made the real thing stand out sharply against the backdrop of his otherwise extraordinary path. For someone who rose to fame so young, this period served as a vital reminder that balance, intentionality, and human connection are essential even, or especially, when the world expects constant motion. The lessons from Rome, family life, and personal challenges have left him more centered, ready perhaps for whatever creative chapter comes next, but forever changed by the power of simply being still.